Forward, I want to call His Excellency, the Charge d'Affaires of Permanent Mission of Nigeria, Ambassador Singh, who is represented by Mrs. Teresa Ono Chinyere, who is the Minister of the Third Committee of Permanent Mission of Nigeria to the UN. Your Excellency, you have the floor.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. As rightly introduced, my name is Teresa Chinyere Ono. I am making these opening remarks on behalf of Ambassador Singh of Ndoni, who is not currently available due to other pressing official engagements. So, Excellencies, distinguished faith leaders, representative of governments and international organizations, esteemed partners and friends. It is a profound honor to open this gathering, which is already open a long time ago, on the theme, Interfaith Together, Building Bridges and Hope, Justice and Sustainable Peace. We gather today at a time of deep global uncertainty, marked by increasing conflict, inequality, climate stress, and social fragmentation. Yet, we also gather with a collective moral voice of faith traditions, united not by uniformity of belief, but by a shared commitment to the dignity of the human person and the sanctity of life. Across regions and cultures, faith has always been a bridge between the human and the divine, between the individual and their community, and between what is broken and what can be healed. Today, we are called to be that bridge in a world yearning for hope, justice, and peace. Hope is the courage to believe that transformation is possible, even when evidence suggests otherwise. In many parts of the world, communities are losing faith, not only on institutions, but also in the future itself. Young people question whether justice will ever be real. Families wonder whether peace is still attainable. Societies are polarized by fear, identity, and mistrust. In all this, faith communities have a unique responsibility. We are guardians of hope, not as an abstract idea, but as a lived practice. And as we know, hope is built when people feel seen, protected, and included. It grows when dignity is affirmed and when justice is pursued, not selectively, but universally. Interfaith collaboration transforms hope from a private conviction into a public witness. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, there can be no sustainable peace without justice. Across faith traditions, justice is not optional. It is central. Justice is fairness in systems, compassion in action, and accountability in power. It is the refusal to accept that inequality, exclusion, and suffering are inevitable. Where justice persists, conflicts fester, social trust erodes, extremism finds fertile ground. Interfaith engagement must therefore go beyond dialogue and symbolism It must challenge the structures that marginalize, exclude, and dehumanize. It must stand with the poor, the displaced, the persecuted, and the forgotten, not as a charity, but as a justice. Nigeria is not merely a country of many faiths and ethnicities. It is a nation whose strength and future depend on how well we manage our diversity, our differences. And our differences are not weakness. They are our strength, and they are our calling. Across all regions in Nigeria, ladies and gentlemen, urban and rural communities are grappling with insecurity, economic hardship, youth disillusionment, and deepening mistrust. Nigeria carries an extraordinary moral asset. We have deep-rooted faith communities that shape values, behaviors, and social life more than any other institution. This is the more reason why interfaith cooperation is not optional for us. It is strategic. It is essential. Building hope, even in Nigeria today, and across the world, across the regions, must be deliberate. Faith leaders across Christianity, Islam, and traditional belief system are often the first responders in moments of crisis, comforting the grieving, calming tensions, and sustaining community resilience. But we must move beyond emergency response. Hope must be institutionalized through interfaith dialogue platforms like this: community peace committees, joint social initiatives, and youth and women faith collaborations. Nigerians' history reminds us that unaddressed injustice fuels instability. From unequal access to opportunities to perceptions of exclusion to local conflict over land resources, injustice, whether real or perceived, undermines trust in institutions and in one another. Every faith tradition should uphold justice as sacred. Justice in governance, justice in opportunity, and justice in protection of life and dignity. Interfaith collaboration must therefore engage courageously with questions of fairness, accountability, and inclusion, while remaining a force for reconciliation rather than division. Sustainable peace cannot rely on security measures alone, we know. Peace is built in communities, places of worship, markets, neighborhoods, families, and youth spaces. Interfaith cooperation strengthens social cohesion by countering religious extremism, rejecting hate speech and misinformation, promoting shared national identities over sectarian loyalty, increasing safe spaces for dialogue across differences. As Africa's most populous nation and a key regional actor, Nigeria's success in managing religious diversity will definitely send a powerful message beyond its borders. Being models of such interfaith harmony would strengthen regional stability, continental peace-building efforts, and global confidence in pluralistic societies. Interfaith harmony is therefore not only a national imperative, it is a continental necessity and contribution. Therefore, Excellencies, distinguished colleagues, in the spirit of the 2006 UN World Interfaith Harmony Week, it became imperative that we come together not to dilute our differences, but to honor them while standing on shared values on human dignity, justice, compassion, and peace. This week challenges us to confront a difficult truth that there can be no lasting harmony without justice. Let this gathering, therefore, reflect our living expression of the vision behind 2026 World Interfaith Harmony Week,